Have you ever felt the cold, heavy weight of a chain you cannot see? I have. For years, it was my closest companion, a silent architect of the walls that enclosed my world. This chain wasn't forged from iron, but from fear. My name is Leo, and I am a painter. Or rather, I was a painter in the solitude of my small apartment, where canvases leaned against every wall, each a secret world born from my soul. But to the outside world, I was just Leo, a quiet man who worked a simple job and kept to himself. The fear of failure, of rejection, of a stranger's indifferent glance at my work, was a master locksmith. It had crafted a prison with invisible bars, and I had willingly handed it the key. Fear was a shadow that stretched long before the sun had even set, a darkness that promised monsters in a room that was merely empty. It whispered of ridicule and inadequacy, and I, its loyal subject, listened. My studio, a small room with a large window overlooking the bustling city, was both my sanctuary and my cell. The city pulsed with life, with dreams being chased and realized, but I remained on the other side of the glass, a spectator to my own life. I believed my fear was a formidable beast, a powerful entity that I was too weak to challenge. But one afternoon, a visit from Elara, my old art professor, changed everything. She was a woman whose eyes held the wisdom of 1,000 finished paintings and 1,000 more discarded attempts. She walked through my hidden gallery, her silence more profound than any praise. Finally, she turned to me, her gaze gentle but piercing. "Leo," she said, her voice calm, "you have built a beautiful cage. You treat fear as if it is a solid thing, a monster in the dark. But fear is just the absence of light. It only seems powerful because you have not yet decided to turn on a single candle." She pointed to a small, unfinished canvas on my easel. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to act despite it. Don't try to fight the whole shadow at once. Just light one candle. Take one small step. Her words lingered long after she left. One candle. One step. The idea was terrifyingly simple. 4 days, I wrestled with it. Fear, the master storyteller, spun elaborate tales of disaster. It showed me my best friend, Mark, laughing at my work. It showed me a gallery owner tossing my portfolio in the trash. I suffered 1,000 rejections in my mind before I had even picked up a brush. But Elara's voice was a quiet countermelody. The danger is only in your mind. Finally, I chose my candle. I called Mark. My hand trembled. My voice was barely a whisper. Can you come over? There's something I want to show you." The silence on the other end felt like an eternity. Then, he said, "Of course, I'll be there in an hour." That hour was the longest of my life. When he arrived, I led him to my studio. As he looked at my paintings, one by one, I held my breath, bracing for the laughter my fear had promised. Instead, he turned to me, his eyes wide with genuine awe. "Leo, why have you been hiding this? This is incredible." That single moment of acceptance didn't banish the fear, but it cracked the foundation of its power. I realized fear wasn't an enemy to be slain, but a compass. It was pointing directly at what I needed to do next. It was a teacher, showing me the exact location where courage was required. The city art fair was in 2 months. The deadline for submissions was in a week. The thought sent a familiar chill down my spine, but this time, something was different. I saw the fear not as a stop sign, but as a gateway. I didn't run from it. I stood firm. I spent the next week curating my best pieces, writing my artist statement, and filling out the application form. Every keystroke was an act of defiance. Every photo I took of my work was a small victory. The night I clicked submit, I didn't feel a sudden explosion of triumph. Instead, a quiet, profound sense of peace washed over me. I had faced the gatekeeper. I had walked through the gate. I don't know if my work will be accepted into the fair. In a way, it no longer matters. The real victory wasn't in the acceptance letter, but in the sending of the application. I had taken back the key from my jailer. The invisible chains fell away, not with a loud crash, but with a silent, weightless release. I stepped out onto my balcony and looked at the city, no longer a prisoner behind the glass, but a part of its vibrant, pulsating light. I learned that on the other side of our greatest fears lies our truest self, waiting to be discovered.